Now what the fuck just happened there?
Hello you wonderful people, it's Bros Gaming Fix here. In today's video, we'll be covering an anti-meta build that doesn't involve the Ouroboros or Striker's gear and will still give you higher damage with some armor regeneration. If you have any questions about the build, don't be afraid to leave a comment and I'll be sure to answer. A like and sub is always appreciated, but without further ado, let's get into the build. So for stats, we're going 78,000 weapon damage with 31,000 PvP weapon damage, which is good. Then running the 60% crit chance with 137.9% crit hit damage, but this will increase heaps. You're also running the 71% headshot damage, which is really good as well for shielders. Rocking 1.4 million armor with 276 max health. Got 3 damage cores with 4 armor cores. The one skill is another bonus but isn't needed. And then the smaller attributes, we've got full crit chance and crit damage. For the specializations, we're rocking the Demolitionist, which gives us mainly increased burn resistance by 20%, and then also the pulse resistance, which is important for conflict. But yes, you can use it also for the armor kits, 100% damage repair. Also, if you really want more increased crit chance, you can go for the underbarrel here, but you won't need it. I don't even have it on my guns. So with the guns, we've gone St. Elmo's engine, and this gives me increased assault rifle damage, health damage, and an increased magazine size. Obviously with this talent, pretty much shoot people 100 times, and it will give you 100% filled shock ammo in the next mag. You can use the Eagle Bearer if you wish. Any other gun, as long as it's an assault rifle, that's all that matters. And with the secondary, we're rocking the Vector .45 ACP, which gives us SMG damage, a lot of critical hit chance, and some crit hit damage. The talent as well is Unwavering, which when you swap to the weapon, you get 300% weapon handling for 5 seconds. Now this is amazing because you pretty much beam with a laser. With the Vector, it's literally a beam. Plus, you reload pretty much in about 0.2 of a second. It's incredible. For the modifications on the St. Elmo's as well, you have plus 20% crit damage, plus 30 rounds, plus 20% weapon handling, and plus 20% crit chance. So you're not ever going to worry about crit chance with this build if you've got it exactly how it is. With the Vector, we're just running some 10% accuracy with crit damage as a grip, and then plus 20% rounds and negative reload speed. The negative reload speed will not matter because of the hive that you're using, as well as the increased reload speed with the Fenris. With the side, it's just crit damage as well, just to get that extra punch. Umbra Initiative is a gear set for this build, which gives us 15% crit chance with 2 pieces. 3 pieces gives us 30% reload speed, and 4 pieces is just pretty much insane right now. I'm loving it. While you're in cover, you gain 10 stacks per second up to max of 50, and each stack will give you 1% critical hit damage plus 0.3% RPM. While you're out of cover, agents lose 2 stacks per second at normal speed and 1 stack per running. You sit behind cover, you gain the stacks. Once you've got these stacks completely filled, get off cover and start spraying. The second ability that this gives you, you gain 10 stacks per second up to max of 50. Each stack will give you 0.8% armor regen when it's consumed, but you have to go back onto cover for this to actually be taken effect. To show the stacks, there you go. So all you need to do is run around and then it comes back. Very good for if you're just popping and shooting like this, take a bit of damage and then you get back. But with the holster anyway, I'm rocking armor core maxed and with some crit hit damage as well, which is maxed. For the knee pads, I'm rocking still Umbra with armor and crit hit damage. Obviously not maxed yet, that will be worked on. With gloves, I'm rocking the Fenris group. This will give me increased assault rifle damage, and because I'm rocking a sick backpack, it will give me plus 30% reload speed as well. But I'll talk about the backpack later. With the core attribute, I'm getting max armor, obviously recalibrated, and max crit damage and max hit crit chance. With the mask, I'm rocking Providence Defense, which gives me increased headshot damage. Obviously with an assault rifle, it does a lot more accuracy, so you're going to be getting more headshots, so works out. Plus with backpack, I get an extra critical hit, 10% critical hit chance, which is actually important at the moment, because if you take that away, you only get 50% crit chance. Core attribute, weapon damage, attributes, crit chance, crit damage, and with a modifier of crit damage. It is important with the gloves and the mask that you get crit hit chance and crit hit damage rolled. It is imperative. So for the chest piece, we're running Umbra initiatives again, but the reason for this is because of one of the talents that it has, which you have more stacks. So instead of 50 stacks, you gain 100 stacks, so that's increased crit damage, and you gain it faster. So instead of 10 stacks you get 20 stacks. So I think that equals to about 5 seconds that you're standing behind cover, or behind cover pretty much, which then gives you an extra, I think it works out to be an extra 100% crit damage, which is insane. With the core attributes for it, we're just going weapon damage, and then the minor attributes, which is just crit hit damage, and then with a modifier of crit hit damage. Obviously not maxed. Why is my phone ringing? For the backpack, of course, Ninja Bike Messenger, which gives us the added attributes on the other gear sets, which is these two here, the Fenris and the Providence Defense. So with this one, this is pretty much a must. You need this backpack. It obviously gives you weapon damage, armor, and a skill tier. Skill tier is the only way we're getting skill here, but it isn't needed. But with attributes and the modifications, you do need more crit hit damage. With the gadgets, it is completely up to you what you use, but I'm just using the decoy for Dark Zone and Conflict, because it is pretty much broken at this point. With the booster Hive, which does actually give you increased weapon handling, hazard protection and melee damage. So the hazard protection is good, but I don't mainly use it for the weapon handling because it actually makes you reload quicker. Obviously, my SHD level is not maxed. So with this build, you can pretty much just, as soon as you get to level 40, immediately you can start getting the Umbra initiative. It is a very easy, simple build to make. You can also use this build in PvE. I'm always using it in Countdown. But yes, hopefully you guys enjoy this build. Give it a go, see what you think. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that you would change. Thanks for watching, and have a good day. Bye.